Alright, so here's our dungeon. One of the things you can do in most dungeons is when you come in, you can turn around and leave, but you don't want to do that for reasons that I'll explain after I talk a little bit about the dungeons. So first of all, you'll notice this looks incredibly floaty, and it really is. I mean, you slide a little bit after you stop, and it takes a minute to start off, but other than that, it's pretty, well, wooden sword.
What's this?
Yeah, I know this. I'm not gonna read these because I know how to do them. What you do is you go to start, you get a new weapon, and you click on Neptune, and you click equipment, and you see she has an old wooden sword. We're gonna give her a new wooden sword, and we have a couple more things, but I'll get those later because I don't quite have them yet. This is our party organization. Basically, you put someone in the front or the back. I won't be bothering too much with that because here's our item list, tells us everything we have. I don't even remember what this does, but I can't do anything with it. Here's our tutorials, save, load, configuration. Now let's go ahead and go on with this dungeon. So here's random, just random encounters. Now, another thing is these battles are excruciatingly slow in the beginning, but they get better. Yeah, I know this too. And basically, this plays like, I'm trying to think of a game that has a battle system similar to this. I know Valkyrie Profile had one. Why am I? Because you're in the battle. That's why you're getting hit. But yeah, I know Valkyrie Profile has sort of a similar, what's it called? Battle system, but basically you hit one of these buttons at the top to, do a certain move of sorts. So, you can defend, triangle will be your weapon, circle will always be like a punch or a kick or something, and then X is you'll shoot them with a gun. I don't know why it's called aim, so we're just gonna start this off with our wooden sword, because we don't have really anything set up.
Here I come!
And basically you get to swing until you see this the little blue gauge above the, now we're gonna punch. And then kick, and then uppercut. That blue under the, what looks like a DJ's turntable. And their health is up in the corner, and that green bar underneath it would be the, syringe. Like how she slaps would be the, something like their defense points, pretty much. Like, when that breaks, they fall into a state.
Are you ready?
We're gonna end the combo there. They fall into a state where you do more damage, and I can't remember if they get to attack or not during that state. But show off aim. You shoot them with a sword, and then physical attack. I love the Shoryuken. That's pretty much it. It's a basic little battle system. No, that worked. She shoots out of her syringe, actually. Actually, usually I would just use her syringe because that tends to do the most damage. Or her aim.
Let me know if you need my treatments.
Compa RW disc, Neptune RW disc. I don't remember what those do. Oh yeah, I do remember what those do. That's actually a little interesting, what's it called? An interesting facet? Not facet. An interesting feature, there we go. Oh, and these are like, reflex, basically. You use these to heal. But you can't heal yourself. You actually have to, it actually has to fall to random chance, which is kind of dumb. And here we get our dungeon abilities, basically. I'll show those off later. Basically, you just can use them every once in a while in a dungeon. And, it will. Essentially, sorry, I'm swallowing, and it's like, so I'm gonna put that on weapon, physical, aim is gonna be my RW disc. disc for Neptune, and I'm going to do the same thing for Compa, if I can get over to Compa. There we go. Weapon, physical, aim. Make that into her RW disc. I forgot what I was talking about just a minute ago, so it must not have been too important. But yeah. Oh, you get to use them once in a while. And oh, the interesting feature, that's what it is, the RW discs. I'm all over the place right now.
Ooh, this one's nice.
So this is the ways to heal. Basically, what I just explained, the reflex, you get them. They have a certain skill. So I'm gonna, it's a little bit easier to explain. Basically, you see I have those points up at the top, 30p out of 50p. I put those on here, and that's the percent of a chance that they will heal whenever the, under the skill details, whenever the Y is achieved. It's one thing I don't really care for because I don't like it falling to random chance when I heal. But at the same time, I accept it, I guess. And it's, I mean, you see it uses the 5 reflex, whatever. That's pretty much the gist of it, actually. And Compa should have one. And hers should just set them to 50%. That's what I'd recommend at this point in the game. I already said her thing. I think her equipment should be up to date, yeah. And that's, I don't care for that being the only way to heal, but at the same time it doesn't bother me too much, because if you set it up right, you're not going to die. And you might have noticed I got an eject button with that other thing. Well, you know, I actually forgot what those do. Oh my goodness. Basically, I never use those. Those are how you escape from the... No one does. No one does. Well, some people do. But yeah, I'll basically never use those unless, like, I'm just in a situation where I have to use them, which I shouldn't be. So, let's see. This is the one that's going to get to attack next. It displays your turns at the top of the screen. You can see what's going to happen and when. So let's go ahead and show off that RW disc.
Chest Buster!
And...
No running!
Now, I probably won't be bioing any of the enemies or anything just because I don't care, but I'll make sure to show battles with them. Like, the enemies in this game are honestly fire. These guys are just called Cloak. Even though I think they're called, like, Pixelvator or something like that. I can't remember. Anyway, let's finish this bad boy off. But yeah, as you can see, that RW disc didn't do much to this guy. And, well, I didn't show Compa, but I'll show hers off on the other guy. Shoot! And you see he's dead already. Oh, he's not dead? Get out of here. There, he's dead now. I'll make sure to, I'll try not to kill him before I get the chance to show off. If I do, I'll just... See, you can make it come down.
Here I come!
And see, you can actually overkill them, like... As long as this combo keeps going, even if his health falls below, see, he's dead, I can still do the RW disc and show it off. Worth noting, because sometimes you might, you know, keep swinging after one's dead and wasting points to, you know, attack you could be using on something else. Now, you're not going to get to see how weak this is, but it's going to be kind of weak. Now, you can power these up, and I will show you how. Right after this fight, actually. Get up. You did. And that's the end of that battle. It takes ages to level up in this game.
That wasn't bad at all.
And I'm just going to show a few more battles just because, you know. But I will start cutting them eventually. And let me show you how to increase the power of your RW disc. Basically, oh god, I can't remember where it is. I think it's under item list. Valuables. Is it right here? No. You might have to actually do this, if I'm not mistaken. Which I could very well be, but I mean, I don't think I'm mistaken. There we go. Now you see it says no image. Basically, you go to your PlayStation Network thing, which I don't have any pictures on this PlayStation, and you select, let's try this one, a picture, and then you edit it. And I think this brown should probably help a good bit. And try and just put a picture of Taiga from Toradora on here. Okay. And as you see, it'll change it to that image. And now this does, shoot, I can't even see the, where is that? There we go. Oh god, I can't remember how to check the damage it does. But basically, you'll see, like, here we go. Right there. Its AP cost is 20 and its power is only 30, so that's not a very good image. I will meet you guys back whenever I find a good image. And so now, as you can see, it has 80 power and costs 30 AP. The image I use, let's just look at it, it's that. Now let's get Compass up, and I'll just meet you guys whenever I got Compass to a good, decent range, and I'll show you what image I used. And I'll get better images later whenever I have time to actually get online and like download some images that actually do something. Which I can't remember really how it works. I think this worked really good for Compass. Let's just find out. No, it actually still only does 30. Okay, I'll meet you whenever I say, oh, I gotta stop that. I'll meet you whenever I get to Compass powered up to a good extent. Alright, and we have gotten Compass to do 80 damage. You can get them a little better, but I'm gonna stick with 80. And what I did for that, I just put on the Parasite 2 cover. Also, you can rename them. I'm not going to because I don't really care, but you can do that. So let's go test these newfound abilities out, shall we? Let me turn the camera. Jeez, the camera turns slow in this game too. Alright, here we go. We're gonna try this out.